Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you makeup products that I just keep on repurchasing. These are some of my absolute favorite products. These are staples in my routine that, over the years I've been repurchasing time and time again. And I think when you are repurchasing a product, that's when you know it is a staple. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and hop right into the video. So starting at the top, I think this is probably my most repurchased product ever. It is the NYX Cosmetics Micro Brow Pencil. I'm sure if you guys have been with me for a few years now, you have heard me talk about this eyebrow pencil for so long. I honestly don't know how many of these pencils I've gone through at this point. An eyebrow pencil is something that you go through fairly quickly, so that's why I repurchase it time and time again. It literally is just the best. It ticks off every checkpoint from price to formula to product. Like, everything about it is just perfect. I don't see why I would, use another brow pencil. I mean, my other favorite is from Unleashed, which I do love as well, but this one I've loved for years and years and I've repurchased time and time again. This will always just be a staple of mine. I'll always have this in my collection. It's just perfection. Next up, I have a makeup tool. It is a beauty sponge. Can you guess which one I've repurchased the most? It is the Morphe sponge. This one I feel like I repurchased the most over the Real Techniques. I feel like Real Techniques would be like number 2, but Real Techniques is more expensive than the Morphe one, and I'm always gonna go for the more affordable option if it works just as well, I actually do like the mini version of this, but I noticed that Morphe doesn't really sell that anymore unless it's coming in a set, so I just go for the big one now. I recently just got this and I'm so happy that I have it back. It just works. It's affordable. I love the flat edge here because you can really press in the product. You can really set your face with this around here, but then you also have the pointy tip as well if you want to use that edge or to pinpoint covering up any pimples and stuff like that. I think the shape ideally is my favorite. I like the option of having the flat side and also having the pointy side as well, whereas a beauty blender, everything is a little bit more like rounded. So that's why I absolutely love the sponge. Again, I probably have repurchased this so many times now. Like, just a favorite, honestly. Love the sponge. And then while we're talking about Morphe, I've also repurchased their continuous setting mist so many times now. I think this might be my 3rd or 4th bottle. I did sort of slow down on it because a lot of you guys told me that like aerosol cans is not really good for the environment, so I'm like, okay, let me try find some other setting sprays that I might like, and honestly, I always just go back to this one. The mist on this is my favorite. I think when it comes to setting spray, the mist and the formula is like the 2 key things. Like, I really take in consideration of the mist and how fine it is, and because it's an aerosol can, it literally sprays out like hairspray, so it's very, very fine and it just sprays on so evenly. I feel like if you're going in with more of like a plastic spray, it kind of splurts out, like it's not as even, whereas this is like so even. And I do notice like my makeup does stay on with this spray. I mean, it kind of does smell a little bit like hairspray, so it's really intense, but I love it. And again, it's Morphe, so it's really affordable, and I always just go back to the setting spray. Like, it probably is my staple setting spray. The next product is not going to come to a surprise to any of you guys. This is my go-to concealer. Say it with me, the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I believe I'm on my 3rd or 4th bottle now, and concealers you don't really go through as quickly, so 3 or 4 times might not sound a lot, but I feel like I go through one per year. I think one concealer lasts me through the year. I'm trying out some other concealers in between, but this will always just be my go-to because it has a really good coverage, and I have used concealers that have good coverage, but it dries me out. But this concealer does not dry me out. I feel like it just does what I need a concealer to do. Next, I have an eyeliner, and this eyeliner, girl, is probably gonna rank up higher. I only started using this probably within the last year, but at this point I've already repurchased it 3 times. Okay, I have a 1 package on the way because I need this in my life. I cannot live without it, and it is the Can Make Creamy Touch Eyeliner. Shout out to my subscriber Jean for sending these to me first. After that, I was hooked, and like I said, I'm waiting for my third package to come in because I go through this eyeliner so quickly. Because it is so creamy, it is going to finish a bit more quicker. So I'm on my third eyeliner of the brown shade. I currently don't have it because I just finished it, but here is the black one. I actually do have a lot of the shades. I don't know if this is all of the shades, but I don't really use these ones as much just because they're a little bit more interesting colors. I go through the black and brown the quickest, and I get these on YESSTYLE. It is a long waiting period, so if you are gonna buy these on YESSTYLE, like buy it in advance, like have them in stocked in your collection because it takes 21 days or up to 21 days to ship out. So considering how fast I go through these, I gotta calculate like, okay, within 3 weeks I'm gonna be out of this, which means you gotta order it now because when it ships out it's gonna be here when you run out. That's like my thinking process. Like that's how much I need this eyeliner in my life. Like I cannot go without it. Like literally, I'm not even trying to be dramatic, guys. Because I don't use a liquid liner anymore, I only use this whole creamy eyeliner. First off, it does not transfer, not in my experience. When I use this in my upper tight line, it does not transfer to my bottom tight line, bottom lash line. It is very pigmented. One swipe pigment. You don't, like if you're scared to tight line, go on with this because it's super pigmented, very smooth, very creamy. If I get the chance to go to Japan again this year, oh girl, I'm gonna stock up. Next up, my go-to mascara. Like I said, I would try other mascaras, but I always find myself coming back to this mascara. And it is the Hamish Smudge Stop Mascara. I currently have the waterproof one, which I do prefer the original. The original, I like the one better, and also the original is a tubing mascara. This one is good too, like I mean I love it as well, but if I'm comparing the two, I do like the original mascara better. But again, this is a mascara that I always just go back to. I have a bunch of mascaras that I'm trying to get through, that I'm using it with this mascara. It literally just lengthens and gives texture to your eyelashes. If you want mango lashes on your real lashes, it's very easy to clump them together. You don't even need tweezers. You can just do it with the wand. And then the last two products are a little bit of a cheat because one, I didn't necessarily repurchase it for myself, but I did repurchase for my friends as gifts because I'm like, I know they're gonna love it. So I didn't repurchase for myself, but I did repurchase it for like other people. And they're both from Fenty Beauty. Honestly guys, Fenty, one of my it brands right now. But the first item, the one that I repurchased for my friends, I got two of my friends this for Christmas. It's the Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb Highlighter in How Many Carats. This is a product that I probably would never repurchase for myself because I don't ever see myself hitting pan on it. No matter how much I use this, like I could use this for the rest of my life. I do not think I'm gonna hit pan on it, but I have repurchased it for my friends. I gifted this, and I personally don't really gift makeup just because I feel like everybody has their product that they like, but this is giftable because no matter your makeup style, this will suit everyone because this formula is so pretty. It has so many micro glitters, so no matter if you are like a natural girly, you could pop this in the inner corner, a little bit on your lid. It's very natural looking because the base is almost like transparent. It doesn't have like an opaque base, so you could just tap this on, have a little glimmer on the eyes. Natural girl, you're good to go. If you're a full glam girl, you can put this on your cheeks, nose highlight, inner corner. It is beaming, it is reflective, it literally, it's expensive, but man, it's worth every dollar. But the last product, again, from Fenty Beauty. The thing is, I want to repurchase this, okay? I want to. Like, literally, I went in store, gonna repurchase, but it's out of stock. And it's been out of stock for a long time. So, ever since I found out that it's been out of stock, I have been using this so sparingly. It is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in lavender. The lavender shade has been out of stock. I don't know for how long, but literally, okay, I'm like halfway through this and I'm already like, I need to get a backup. I can't go without this powder. It literally, every time I use this, I love how my skin looks. I feel like my skin looks brightened, especially because of the lavender shade against olive skin tones. It does brighten your skin, and just the formula I really do like as well. I have used the Pro Filter before in a different shade, but I love the lavender. But yeah, with that being said guys, those were my top repurchased makeup products. Let me know if you guys want to see a skincare version of this, because I definitely could do that. Because with skincare, I feel like you go through it much quicker, so I'm repurchasing more skincare than I do with like makeup. So yeah, definitely let me know if you want to see skincare. Let me know what you guys thought of today's video, and also let me know what's your most repurchased product. Leave it down below in the comments. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I love you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!